Yo yo yo, Ottoman the Hizzle! What up everyone? I have returned yet once again to Empire Total War. Now you may all remember me from my first episode, which I decided to destroy and cut up into little pieces, as I was unaware of what to do on YouTube at the beginning of everything. But now I'm back, and I'm back with episode 2 of the Ottoman Empire, while I'm here once again in Turkey. So I guess we're just going to get right into it. You're all aware of who I am, and we're all aware of what I like doing, and I'm going to just keep doing it until, you know, I don't know, something terrible happens to my YouTube account, or someone hacks it or something retarded like that. So we're right back where we left off. Originally, from where we remember, I tried to launch an early invasion of Georgia. And I guess some people can say I got my ass handed to me, other people can say I just didn't act very well, others can just, you can say whatever you want. But I think this is actually quite a positive thing that's happened, that's come out of this. Because I severely weakened them. I killed off their general, I killed off most of their army, and the computer is not very, you know, intelligent enough to respawn their troops, so I'm just going to sit back and respawn my warriors and recruit some extra specials, some Tartars, to give me the cavalry element against their cavalry, which I definitely massacred quite a bit, and some Armenian archers to give me some extra firepower, and also a meat shield really for the rest of the troops. Now, of course, it is unfortunate I only have one regiment of Israelis in this vicinity. So it may be best to start recruiting some extra warriors, but we are where we left off, so really it's where we left off is to end the turn. So I'll just go back to my capital area and end the turn. Well, I know it's been quite a few days since I last started the first few episodes, or the first episode of my gaming career, but it's just been very, very, very busy over here in Istanbul. I've just been going out and doing a lot of work, and I had midterms. Especially I had a midterm during the 4th of July, so to any of you all that are American and celebrate and had a big celebration and all that, I celebrated by doing work. I celebrated doing a test. Of course, the test was actually very simple to me. It was very easy, and I think it was not too bad. But on on another note, back to the gaming, I guess. Of course, we can see that the Russians have blockaded one of my main ports in Rumelia, so I'm going to have to boot out that fleet as soon as possible, because my income will suffer quite tremendously actually, because early trade is quite important, and of course I knew these guys would join in at some point. I am surprised they started now, so let's just, I guess, accept it. I got no choice, and they're sending some reinforcements, I guess, to pick a fight with me, since they feel they're not powerful enough as they are. But I have no troops in Athens at the moment. I actually, like, my army that I could use is stationed up north against the Russians, so it's going to be quite difficult. And of course people start blowing my shit up, so things are a little bit more important, or things are a little bit more nasty at the moment. So I'm just gonna have to kind of do a big push and start, making sure that the situation is under control, trying to regain control of the situation. So really, like, on the Russian front so far it's just very empty, very stagnant. There's nothing going on, but they have made a slight move against me at Thessaloniki here, so that's kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is I am going to actually blockade it with this small fleet, even though it's useless, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to have my Eastern Scholar be close by, and then I'm going to have someone, I'm going to have this Azar unit quickly run out and boot them out. And since it's a 5th rate that I have, I can easily take this brig out and add it to the fleet as well, which will be useful, give me an extra battleship. So I'm not gonna, gonna add that to the fleet. I want that. And now I can fix the port, put you boys in. Iskander, that's the guy's name, I think. send you to the port, while you, my dear men, go back to Athens. Here I will upgrade the barracks and just recruit extra troops, even although what I have is not the greatest. So I'll just throw in another regiment of Bashi Bazooks, and this is as good as it gets for me. I could recruit a couple of Israelis and some Semat Janissaries out of Istanbul, but what else can I build? Grand Admiralty, School of Poetry, yep. And then recruit a couple of Israelis and some Semat. No, I'm going to actually make some organ guns for the first time, because they're very, very devastating on the field of battle, and that's what I want. So I'm trying to muster a small defense here, so I can kick the Venetians, or drive the Venetians away, but I'm starting to have some doubts because they have some extra warriors coming, and they're actually like better than me, really. Like, they have much more disciplined warriors than I do. So it could be a possibility that I will lose Athens. But I can try, you know. So maybe you might be able to see a very big defense here. So let me see, let me quickly run through what I have. Very good. I like this. So far, we're slowly building our economy. It's a very large amount of territory we have to keep a hold of. So, you know, but right now I'm trying to focus on making sure I build up a little, and so I can at least have some sort of very steady income to make my empire more powerful, and have a higher capability of, you know, amassing larger amounts of troops. So I am going in here, and I'm going to build up some provincial barracks here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll take that back. I need extra troops, and I will recruit an extra regiment of Bashis out of Yerevan, so I can have extra troops to march on Tbilisi. And what will be very good is that it will not have upgraded yet to be a military governor's barracks, because it will be quite difficult actually to take it, because they'll have extra warriors to defend it, and it's just annoying that way. So let me see if I can assassinate this guy again. Who is it? The general. Assassinate him. Nope. Okay, well, it was a fluke at the beginning when I assassinated the Georgian guy. Of course, my admiral has gained some traits, so that makes me happy. And here in Iasi, everything's okay so far. So really, we'll expect a defense probably of Athens very soon. And actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit sneaky and have these guys run out and defend this port, because I know they'll blockade it and I don't want them to break it, you know. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll do the same here. That'll be very helpful. Okay. Alrighty. On to the next turn. And also, this is kind of the first time I also begin timing myself as well. So I'll make sure that I don't go over time like I did before, and then I have to cut parts, and it just gets really annoying and really unnecessary with the whole cutting bits when I'm editing, and it takes and it also just adds extra time. So I'll be good to go when I begin uploading. And so it's also, I am so excited now, as we all heard, or I'm sure most of us have heard, yesterday or day before yesterday, Rome 2 Total War is coming out. Oh my god, that is humongous news. A lot of people have been going on about it. A lot of the big names out on the interweb have been saying a lot. Diplex Heated, Prince of Macedon, all these guys have been going on about how humongous and special this sort of franchise, or this extra addition to the franchise, and it's really a big deal, and it's a big deal for me, because so far I have every Total War that has ever come out, and once again I'm just going to continue adding more Total Wars, so I am really, really excited for it to come out, and I just can't wait. Really just can't wait. I'm going to sneak these boys into Athens quickly. I need everyone I can to try and defend the place. This guy, go in. I'll take care of some quick things first. Of course. Bastard Russians. And I didn't see that in the turn ending as well, so really that's just boo-hoo, really. You cry more at the end of the Titanic. So I'm going to send these boys back so I can fix them up. This, I'm just going to have to deal with it, and I'll probably take it back soon. Let me see, 53, good, so now it's more Muslim. Let me quickly run through these things. Vineyard, good, good, good. Once again, just continue to upgrade the economy just to make sure, and also to have some basic troops ready to go as well, so we can be prepared for anything. So I'm going to build up a military governor's barracks here. I'll go back to Armenia. Right, now I will prepare this army that I now have, and I will attack again. But they have since then mustered extra troops, but they're all militia really, and my men are, you know, not only are they retrained, I have this fresh unit, and I still have my cannons, and I have extra troops and a cavalry element, and they haven't really fixed anyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch an attack and fight them on the field, as compared to laying siege, and the outcome should be different. So I'll start this battle, but I do not think you may see it. There may be some time, so really what I'll do is I will just launch the attack and we'll see what we have. See? There we go, and also it's very much in our favor, which I'm very happy for. But this is the original force, and then they added just an extra regiment of horse and some extra militia. But the rest are still beaten up. They're still not really at full strength, while I have everybody. And my general added an extra star, so he's got, he's an actual general, so the morale is playing a massive effect. So actually I'm going to be a bit cheap, and I'm going to auto resolve this. So I'll quickly auto save this, and then let's see what happens. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And now we can finally end this war here. I will probably have to fight this out, because I'm actually quite scared if I auto-resolve I will lose, because the computer will be cheap and make these guys slaughter like tons of my men. So I'll do the same again. I'll have to auto-resolve and see what happens. Yes, there we go. I only lost a regiment of Bashi bazooks, that's fine with me, and I still have a vast amount on my Israelis and my other troops. So really, we've done very, very well. At long last, Georgia has fallen. Happy day. So let me replenish the troops. I will destroy their school here, because even though a lot of people will say, "Oh, what the hell? What are you doing, man?" You start off, if a place has a school already, then you actually suffer a great deal of civil strife, and a lot of people, you have to deal with rebellions, and it just gets nasty very, very quickly. So when you destroy it, it really helps with destroying the unhappiness in the settlement once you take it. Soon I will end, once the turn ends, that will be the end of this episode, and we will see you later, since I am off doing a big, huge, doing a tour across on the Asian side tomorrow morning. So this is it'll be a short while till you see me again. But really, I'm very, very pleased with the result. I'm very, very pleased with what we have. We've taken a great victory here in the east. So let me just have a couple of bashis to keep order here in Armenia, and we'll be fine. Let's just finish off a couple of things here on this side to prepare for my fight with the Venetians, which I would love to fight out right now, which I may even win it, as I have a couple of troops and I have a good amount of soldiers. But maybe I'll actually take them laying siege to me to my advantage, as just having extra meat shield will be very, very useful, and giving me a possibility of actually defeating these guys. So let me take these couple Israelis and begin them to march to Athens, while I will just build up a couple of extra I will also build a military governor's barracks here in Sarajevo, so we have another military strong point to defend against the Austrians. I will do the same in Belgrade. In Sofia, it's quite far away from everything, so I'll just continue it with the governor's residence and moving on from there. Very, very good. Okay then. Well, I will end the turn, and that will be the end of this episode. So, cheers everyone. Otalarska and the Hizzle. Hit me up on my channel, and I hope I see you all again soon. Alright, peace.